Okay, here I am in the captain's quarters. When you log into the game and select your character, this is where you'll start once you've already completed your customization. There's the catwalk where you can go view ships, and I'm going to actually take you over here. There's a mirror here that you can look in, and it'll allow you to bring up the character customization options here. So we'll pull that up real quick, and we can get an idea of some of the things that we can change. We've got hair, skin, clothing we can change. You can change how your eyes look. Now it seems to me that once you've actually finished your character the first time, you can't really make much as far as changes to their overall physical appearance, you know, like the appearance of the face and whatnot. Which makes sense. You know, you don't want people constantly going in and changing what they look like. But you can come in and change your hair and your facial hair, change the way your skin, your eyes, and things like that look. Cheek color, tone of your lips. I guess that would be for females or whatever if they want to change that all the time. Yeah, basically what I'm saying is if you're in here all the time, you're pretty much a chick. So this is the basic character customizer. You know, you can come in here and change your clothing. And yeah, I'm kind of happy with the way my dude's dressed, but you can come in and change all kinds of stuff in here. So I'm going to go ahead and exit back out of here and go back to the captain's quarters. Yes, I want to cancel. So here I am back in the captain's quarters. Now you can move around using standard WASD keys, or hold down both mouse buttons to move around, and you can adjust your view with the camera. Or with the mouse rather. As you move the mouse around, it'll make you go where you're telling the mouse to move. And then we can come up here and click on things to get orders for you know, markets, and you can get access agents through here, access your corporation menu, all kinds of goodies over here.
The planetary interaction interface is where you can manage planetary colonies dedicated to extracting valuable planet-side resources.
Your freaking hole.
With a small investment of time and money, you can soon establish a steady stream
I'm going to walk
of
back
income.
over this way. Hopefully, there it goes. Shut the hell up. Here would be the exit to the space station, and if I click on this, it's going to say station atmosphere not yet decontaminated for capsular consumption. Basically telling me that they haven't finished patching in the stations yet. And we can walk down the catwalk here to get a look at our ships. This is my Hulk. Right here. And by clicking on here, you can go to your ship hangars, your drone bay, your cargo bay, or your fitting. Ship fitting. So there's my Hulk. There's my battleship right there. And these just sort of slowly rotate as they're hanging around up there. So again, yeah, we can go to like ship fitting, which bring up the entire fitting menu. Let us look at our various ships. Which it looks like they've made some graphical updates to this as well, to the ships. Go to... I just want to grab something fast. I want to go zip around and have a look at things. I haven't left a station since the new patch, so I just kind of want to jump out into space and have a look. And we should be able to... let's see, undock from station. There we go. And this will put me out in space, ready to fly around and have a look at things. Now this particular ship is fitted with a bunch of scanning gear, so I can scan for wormholes and other anomalies. But I'm not going to do that because it's a fairly long procedure. What I am going to do is just find a little asteroid belt or something and pop out for a quick peek. Zoom out here. And I'll just find asteroid belt, just one at random. Let's go here.
Warp drive active.
And for those of you who have never seen Eve, this will give you a kind of a good opportunity to get a little bit of an idea what it's about. You can go out here to these asteroid belts and mine and get raw materials to build items or to sell off. That's one of the chief economic situations, is basically people go out and they mine. They collect raw materials and they take them and either sell them off to other players on the market or use them to create commodities that can then be sold off to other players. And here's just a random asteroid field. I'm going to tell my thing to orbit this at 1,000 meters and we'll fly over to an asteroid real quick. Turn on my cloaking device. Cloaking devices come in really handy in low and no security space when you're in small ships like this, because you will get jumped, you will get jacked, they will take all your shit and kill your pilot, which I mean, it's not really a big deal because you just respawn as one of your clones, but if you're wearing a lot of really expensive mods on your person, you lose those, so it can be actually fairly expensive to get killed. Hit my afterburner here. Get moving. So again, this is an asteroid field. I could bring one of my mining ships out here and zap away at these asteroids with mining lasers and drones. You will often find yourself in combat situations out here. You'll get jumped by pirates and things. You have to fend them off. Then of course I could sell the materials or make other things, or go find wormholes which you can then fly into and get really good expensive goods, things that sell for an awful lot of money. Of course the issue there is that you often then have to contend with real pirates, actual players that are going to come and try to jump you and kill you. So that's pretty much that. It doesn't look like they've changed a whole lot. I can tell there's some updated graphics, which is that's pretty nice. I'm going to head back to the docking bay here. And what I'm looking forward to at this point really is the second release of Incarna, or the next release of Incarna, where they're supposed to be giving us the ability to move around within the space stations and interact with other players. Some of the demos that I've heard indicate that there's going to be stereo, actually kind of a surround sound sort of with speech, so if somebody's talking through their microphone, it'll actually come from the same direction that they're in, and they're even going to incorporate distance into it, so you'll kind of have an idea of how far that person is from you, which sounds like a really, really super cool idea. And that would be my capsule, or my pod. Basically the idea is that you are in that pod, which is then inside of your ship, and that's where you control everything from. You sort of get wired into the pod and you do all your control from in there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the patch that's going to give us the ability to move around inside the stations, own bars and businesses, and sort of do economy that way. And they're even talking about the, as I said in the article, the possibility of taking out contracts on people and assassinating people to fulfill contracts and things like that, which sounds pretty freaking cool to me. I'm kind of looking forward to dumping some lead in somebody's face. That's going to be it for this. I'm going to go ahead and kill the video, get this thing out to you guys. But definitely, if you've been an EVE player in the past, by all means check this out. Some of the changes that they're making are really nice, and I like what they've done so far, and I'm looking forward to what's coming up in the future. So if you were a EVE player in the past, definitely check out some of the new changes. If you've never played EVE before, you actually can download the client for free, and I think you get a week, one free week to play, or something like that, and it's $14.95 a month, standard MMO charge. But again, the EVE client is free, and if you've got a good fast connection to the internet, you can download it lickety split. So definitely check it out if you're into space combat. I think you'll like this. That's it for me. This is Rob from Flesh Eating Zipper signing out. You folks have a wonderful one.